Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm going to do a pick a card all about the vibe of your soul tribe. This was requested by @Jenny Noel, and I was happy to do this request. It seemed to align with my vibe and what I have going on, so I was happy to do it. If you have a request, feel free to drop it below, and if it aligns, I'll do it. All right, so today I'm going to be pulling as I go, and as you see before you, there are 3 cards and 3 psychic linking objects. I will take a moment and I will show you each one of these groups up close so you can get a better vibe of each group. Now, if you're drawn to more than one group, there probably is more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is...
Hey Group 1, all of you that selected Marie Masquerade or you were drawn to Snow White, this is going to be your reading all about the vibe of your soul tribe. Your card says glamour, intrigue, drama. All right, so let's get into this energy. It seems pretty fun. Your little Snow White here, she really doesn't want to stay upright. She is now. Oh, you're going to behave because you're on camera now. Oh, okay. She's ornery though. When I was setting up and trying to film like the pictures and all that stuff, she didn't want to set up for me, but now she does because you're watching. Oh, that's great. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. Use your own discernment here. Okay. So tell me about Group 1's vibe, their soul tribe's vibe. What is their soul tribe's vibe? Okay, we have glamour here. So, and doesn't she look just absolutely cute and beautiful and so glamorous? So there's some glam here. There's some interest, mystery, intrigue, Scorpio. I see you, Scorpio. I see you, Taurus. I see you, Libra. We have influencer. We have narcissist. Hey. Listen, don't, it's all right. It's all right. Just let's stay with it. We have the foil hat. Okay. Give me some more cards here. I want a couple more from this deck. Tell me more. Tell me more. I don't feel a narcissist here. I feel like other people may think you are because your tribe, you guys are attractive. Okay. You know how to take care of yourselves. We have a snack. There you go. I feel like you guys know how to take care of yourself. And you have or you are learning how to put yourself first. And a lot of narcissistic energy doesn't like that. It can cause a lot of jealousy. Okay. I think you guys have had to deal with a lot of narcissistic issues in your life. Some of you guys have had a narcissistic mother or father, and you may have come across a lot of that in your life. This particular soul tribe seems to have been able to, or is learning their worth. Learning their worth is what I'm hearing. And sometimes that takes you to a strange place with the tinfoil hat. Learning the truth of self really leads you to a place where you learn the truth of others. As well. I feel like you guys can see through a narcissist 10 miles away because of your, it's like you have a super spidey sense, but it's for narcissists. And I feel like this soul tribe is healing from narcissistic abuse. Okay, we got one more card that came out. Cult leader. You know what I get with that? I get like, because people want to be you. People want to be like this soul tribe. People love this vibe. Okay, they love this. No matter what you have going on in life, people feel this like glamorous, mysterious vibe. Your tribe is very like they're glam, they're fab, they have it going on. And I think people look at them and think this tribe is superficial. They think this tribe is shallow. But the truth is, this tribe is sophisticated and artistic. This tribe is not elitist. This tribe has high standards, okay? Because this tribe has been through hell. And because they have been so deeply through the very bowels of hell because of narcissistic abuse, they have high standards for who they let in their collective. I don't mean that as a gatekeep, but you know what I'm saying. Not everyone is meant for this collective. Okay, this is a very special collective, cult leader vibes. I mean, they're very protective of each other. I get that. I'm feeling like rainbow energy here, so LGBTQ plus energy. You may be a transhuman as well, but I just get this energy of there's a lot of protective energy. There's a lot of like, we are family. We have to be family. And you may not be in that community, but you just have this vibe as well. And I feel like influencer here. So I feel very powerful personalities, born from trauma, a lot of it, born from abuse by people. And the thing is, I think that's so amazing about this energy I'm picking up on is they didn't allow the trauma to like destroy them. They learned how to transmute it, and they've become this yummy snack. And I do feel like because of this appearance, and not just appearance, but like the soul presence, this presence of this soul tribe, people can get obsessed with this energy. And it has a little bit to do with the narcissistic energy that many have been through. You may attract narcissists. And I think it's because narcissists see this collective and think the collective is shallow and vapid, because a lot of you guys are just absolutely exquisite. Exquisite is what I'm hearing. Okay. We have shallow grave. You miss someone. Yeah. I feel like this collective, I feel like a lot of you have lost people in order to become this yummy snack, this glam, mysterious, dramatic, beautiful butterfly. Okay, this beautiful, I'm seeing a dragon, I'm seeing a lion, I'm seeing like a beautiful creature of your own making. You had to put a lot of things to bed. You had to walk. I'm seeing like a cemetery. Okay, I'm seeing like tombstones. You had to bury a lot of relationships, a lot of behaviors. This collective has been through a lot, but they don't look like it. They do not look like it. Some of you guys don't look your age. You look younger than what you are. You don't carry the scars on the outside. So people never know. And I feel like you guys find each other because you have like, there's something about, you see it in the personality and the look, like the looks you have going on. And I literally mean, like, for some of you, it's fashion, how you look, your hair, makeup, but it's also soul presence, and it's that presence. Some of you guys have that same frequency thing. And when you see it, you're like, dude, that's my person. Like, that's my collective. And you just shoom, and it's like instant sponge, instant. They know, like knows like. You're instantly absorbed into that. And I don't mean absorbed, but when you get into this collective, it's like fierce mother energy here. Very protective, very loving, very compassionate. It's like we mother each other. We care for each other. We protect each other from the narcissist who want to use us and abuse us, and influence us, because we've been there. We know we need to protect one another. We have sea storm, calm amid chaos. And even though I do feel at times that this particular collective, this soul tribe, can be chatty Cathys, can gossip. I feel like for the most part, it's fun. It's not nasty. I'm not saying the soul tribe isn't capable of that, because this narcissistic, toxicity, it kind of like leaves its scars, right? But I feel like the collective as a whole is aware of this. And there's always someone who's like in the position of like, hey, we need to clear the air because we're all being real toxic right now. It's almost like, hey, we all need to calm the fuck down. Okay, we're all in our toxic selves. We all know this. So let's just stop. Okay, let's calm down. Let's temper the chaos. Let's get to the issue of why it's like this. And I mean this in general, okay? So I do think that at times within this collective, it can be, it can be stormy, okay? But that's because all of this collective has scars and baggage from the abuse. And the thing is, you all know it. So when someone comes to the table and says, hey, I'm in my toxicity, it's almost like the guard is dropped and they're like, oh, so am I. You guys see the mirror here? You guys are able, like when someone lowers their guard, they're able to mirror back to each other in a way that allows you guys to see what you're doing. And not in a way that's like makes you defensive, but in a way that makes you like, oh man, I am. Damn it. Okay. Well, I did that, but we're all healing and we're all growing, and it's that kind of thing. Like we're all doing this together. It's very much like, I don't want to say a cult here, but it's very much like a group dynamic of growth. It feels very like millennial, Gen Z, Gen Alpha kind of vibe. Like, it doesn't mean that's what you are. It just means that's the vibe. Like, it's very much about community growth. It's very much about like, I'm having a problem, and I just realized I'm being toxic with you. And I'm telling you this because I feel like if I tell you this, I know that you will wake up and see, maybe not in this moment, but maybe like 5 hours from now, you're going to see that you're being toxic with me, and we can come together and mirror each other, and we can grow. And because this group is so, people don't realize, like, behind this pretty exterior, behind the fashion, behind the drama is very wise souls. You're very wise. You're very knowledgeable. You know how to deal with your toxicity, even if you don't do it right away, even if it takes you time to kind of work around to it. This soul tribe knows how to do that, okay? And they know how to help their friends, their family when they're in it. And all of you are at different places in the growth process of knowing, okay? You're all not just like in mastership of it, but you all are at different places of awareness, and that's how you help each other. Okay, they want me to take these 2 cards. Love is strange, strange Valentine, a clockwork, which is, that. I thought it had something else written. And then we have a clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. I feel like there's a lot of love in this collective. And I feel like the love in this collective isn't always the norm. And I hate to fucking use that word, because what is love and what is normal about it? I've been listening to this old Annie Lennox song, and I put it on my community page, and it's called Love is a Stranger. And it talks about, how, to me, I'm a Venus and Scorpio, or Scorpio and Venus, whatever. And love in Venus and Scorpio is in detriment. Venus is in detriment, and love can feel very weird. And I'm feeling that vibe here. Just like love is not the average here. Love is very intense. Like, this collective loves in an intense way each other, their friends. Their friends are family. These are people who sometimes don't have blood connections, and so a lot of times these people bury each other. These are people who have deep and profound, passionate love for friends. They have deep and passionate connections for people they never have physical relations with. I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying that the level of passion they have for for each other in this collective is very deep. And sometimes it blends over. Sometimes there's a lot of friends who are lovers kind of thing, but not long term committing. I think I'm picking up on like a poly kind of vibe too. All of you may not be poly. I don't own it if it's not yours. Okay. But there's a lot of just like powerful love here that transcends a lot of ideas or limitations. There's a lot of healing through the power of love and understanding that no matter how caught up we get in the drama and the bullshit, that at one point someone's going to have a cooler head and say, hey, we're all in our toxicity right now. We're working through our baggage. I know, I've got it too. We're going to work together because love is strange. And I love you. You're like a brother to me, or you're like a sister to me, or I'm in love with you, and I've been in love with you for 10 years, and you know that. We just don't live together kind of thing, or, whatever. It's like a love that never dies, no matter what. It's the closest thing, I got to tell you, group one, the love I feel in this collective feels the closest thing I have felt in a group to unconditional love. Of course, I haven't pulled the other groups, but just generally in a reading, I can't remember feeling like human beings having this level of like acceptance and unconditional love for each other. There's a lot of not judging each other. There's a lot of acceptance of people where they are. It feels, and I hate to use this term because I don't want you to label yourself this way. Not that it's a bad label, but I have Aquarian energy, so I don't like labels, but it feels like non-traditional hippie. So you wouldn't fall under the term of like what a hippie is either, but that kind of love, like powerful love focus, like love is something that flows freely between this group. Okay, your auntie's tongue is very heavy because of her medication. So we have Clockwork Pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. And I feel like this group shares a lot of aha moments together. I feel like there's a lot of clarity, there's a lot of growth here, and there's a lot of happiness here. And all of you look fabulous while you're doing it. You look amazing, okay? And I do get with this Snow White here, who would not behave, that you guys can be very mischievous and funny. There's a lot of personality with Marie here. Very, very, there's just personality times 10 for a lot of you. We have presence here with this influencer card. Okay, lots of presence with the soul tribe, but each of you have your own unique presence. Okay, and some of you don't always choose to show your presence, because sometimes we put on the tinfoil hat more as like, hey, that's not for you. Hey, that's not for you. For some of you, your big personality is just for your soul tribe. It just depends because there's mystery here. And some of you guys have this thing about always leaving them wanting more kind of thing, right? So we're going to take these cards. I just pulled them just like that. Just like that. Let's kind of turn this a little bit. Can you see? Let me see. Woo, let's go for a ride. Okay. I'll turn you back this way a little bit. All right. Let me push these up. So maybe you can see the cards a little better. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, all right. So we have the 10 of Cups. Boom. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have Strength. We have the 2 of Wands, and we have the Moon. Okay, and I feel like for some of you, you feel very like with the Moon card, you feel very like intuitively connected to your soul tribe. It feels like a very deep connection. Some of you guys share like group think. We have 22 here, 2 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. I feel like there's a lot of creative ideas. You guys may be creatives in general. You guys may be like artists. You may be where I'm getting like some kind of creative field, like digital photography or digital arts, or you may have a platform with this influencer. You may be work on social media in some kind of way. You may interact with the public for your job. You may do HR. You may do like what do they call that when you like talk to the public for a company, etc. Okay. Um, we have the strength card here. There's a lot of strong will and determination with this group. You guys are extremely strong. And I got Leo vibes. We got two cats here. We got strong Leo vibes. Also, I'm getting group 2 may call you, some of you guys. If it does, there may be something there for you. I haven't done it yet. And we have the 10 of Cups. This is happiness and fulfillment. I feel like this soul tribe has a lot of happy times together. I feel like a lot of you probably party together. I feel like a lot of you guys, this soul tribe makes time to hang out. If you got when you guys know each other, when you guys like meet, some of you guys are about to walk into finding your soul tribe. And the thing is, I feel like it's like one person. Tell me about this. I feel like one person walking into a group of people who are already like know each other. Okay, so you're just like, let me straighten you out. Hang on. You're just like walking into a group that's already solidified, and it's almost like they're like, "Oh, we're missing you. You're the one that we've been missing, and here you are, and you fit perfectly. Like it's so great. We've missed you." Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, and the King of Swords. So I feel like for some of you guys who really haven't had a soul tribe, and you've been in this kind of weird place maybe with people, you haven't really found where you fit in. I do feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning in your favor. I feel like your soul tribe is coming. And I feel like you're going to know with the King of Swords. You're going to know. I do think it's important that you be logical when you meet people. I feel like it's important, though, that you also don't overthink it. You need to take a very balanced approach with this Two of Pentacles, but be logical as well. Don't be impulsive. Read the room, okay? Especially if you are, somewhat popular. We have the influencer card here. Read the room and read the people. Okay, follow your intuition. I feel a lot of very strong intuition here with the moon, okay? Because I feel like what you don't realize is that I'm getting you're a prize. You're a prize to this collective. There's something very special about you. And I feel like some of you guys who are kind of alone and you've called in your soul tribe, I feel like you're like the missing piece that makes the whole machine of this particular group kind of run. So when you come into the picture, it changes things for everyone in the group. It's like you level up the energy. Because you're very, very powerful and you're very, very connected. And I feel like everyone in the group will feel a very weird connection to you. Okay. And you'll all look fabulous doing it. This is a very beautiful soul tribe, and the beauty isn't always on the skin. For some of people in this group, it's soul deep. And the thing about it is that when you meet them, no matter what the essence of their beauty is, you will feel it. You will feel it deep down within you. It will be a validation, and that's how you'll know, okay? But I feel like they will be very accepting of you, and they will respect your process for getting to know them. But they will feel like you're a gift. It will be very happy. It will be very balanced, and you will feel a kind of inspiration and connection that you haven't felt before if you aren't familiar with these people. Now, if you have found your soul tribe, then this would be validation of your connection with them. All right? Okay, group 1, that's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 2, all of you that selected Panther spirit, or you were drawn to this little cat. I think this is Figaro. This is going to be your reading all about the vibe of your soul tribe. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay, so we're going to get into it. You have this beautiful Panther card. I don't know, is he going to sit up for me or not? Come on now. Come on. A little bit. He's going to lean back. He's going to lean back. All right. So, this beautiful, powerful Panther spirit, I feel like, you may have some fire here. You may be a Leo. You may have Leo somewhere in your chart. You could be a Sagittarius. You could be an Aries as well. Whatever your chart says, it doesn't, if that doesn't correlate, I feel like you're very strong. You're very powerful. And I'm getting some of you guys are often underestimated. I also feel like your third eye here is very open. You see what others don't see. And this could be at work, in business. It could be reading the fuck out of people. You may have a great feel for people. You may see details. Virgo energy here, feeling some earth come forward. Tara is Capricorn. You may just have an incredible ability to have. I feel like some of you guys are really gifted at like workflow, and business. You just have an eye for business, a feel for business. Some of you guys have a great feel for people. You know how to read people, but you're very powerful. I feel like some of you guys didn't always, it's not like you were born with this being powerful. It's something that you kind of had to reclaim with this card. Some of you guys have always been this way. So this collective is it feels a little bit more complicated than the first group. We have Argathians. I can't pronounce it, you guys. Manifesting multi-dimensional perception and attunement. Ooh, that's powerful. That's a powerful vibe. Give me more energy on this group. You guys are powerful manifestors, this soul group. You have an ability to ground energy. You're healers. Feel a lot of earth here, heavy earth energy. Mystery, reading between the lines, intuition. There it is. You can read between the lines. You know when a bitch is lying. This group knows when someone's lying. And I'm feeling a lot of like Star Trek vibes here, like Spock vibes too. I'm just feeling like there's some kind of weird, I don't mean weird like weird. I'm weird, okay? So embrace weird. Weird is good. I feel like this soul tribe has a weird kind of mind meld thing. Like, yeah, it's powerful. You have ability to focus. I'm picking up on this like ability to be focused and driven. Reptilians, predator, survival, tyrannical. Okay, this is the motivation. Like you guys are, I'm getting this archetype of warrior monks against oppressive energy, like the bad guys. Oppressive energy. You always, I feel like you always root for the cause. I'm just getting this incredible like vibe of like warrior monk, warrior spirit. There is a fearlessness with group 2, and it's hidden behind this cute little playful exterior. And you often get underestimated and overlooked. And a lot of you guys are okay with that. He wants to hide now. Come on now. Stand up. Stand up for Auntie. Hey, you're misbehaving. I will pick you up again. Okay, he's going to lean. That's all right. Okay, give me more. Give me more. I do think that for some of you, you get people come after you. People attack you. Like you in your life, you've had to overcome a lot of stuff, and people sometimes come out of nowhere after you. I feel like some of you guys, because you have such a strong spirit, it feels like you've been preyed upon at some point in your life. This could be trauma. I'm not going to trigger that. But this soul tribe, the first soul tribe had their trauma. I think this group has a different kind of trauma. And it feels like predation, like you've been preyed upon in some way, whatever way that would be for you guys. And what has made you so powerful, now for some of you, this is past life and you brought it in, okay? You still may have had some predation here, but you came in powerful, okay? For some of you, you developed it in this life. If you came in this life with this, you developed it even further. 4-4 is kind of a new master number, okay? Look it up. But I feel like either way you slice this, this soul tribe has had to retrieve their power. For many people in this group, through the act of predation, there was a sense of your willpower, your strength taken from you. It could have been as a child, it could have been as an adult, it could have been by something that other people may not view as trauma. But you know what Auntie Amy's going to say? Fuck those people. What's traumatic for you is for you, okay? How other people view it is none of your business. You know what I'm saying? It's their business. People who judge you for your trauma, fuck those people. They need to mind their own business, okay? We're all different. We have different levels of sensitivity, all right? And this group, I feel like a lot of you have been through heavy, heavy trauma, okay? And that's why when you called back your power, it literally has transformed you into this powerhouse. I had another reading where I used the term juggernaut, and I feel like it applies here. A juggernaut of power, a juggernaut of focus, because I feel like for you to overcome the predation within the soul tribe, I feel like there's had to be a lot of focus. There's had to be a lot of drive here. I'm going to get one more card. Tell me more about this very strong warrior spirit. This warrior was born. Champions are not born, they're made. The warrior was born when it had to rise against the enemy. It had to rise against the foe, the predator. Okay, and some of you faced many predators. Some of you faced a master villain, you know, an epic villain. We have air, philosophy, discrimination, empathy. Okay, and I feel like to get out of this, you really had to use your gifts. You had to learn to discern energies. You had to learn to discern the world through a filter that was highly damaged. And what's happened is that a lot of you have become healers through this, because many of you began the journey of looking for a healer, and you became one because you couldn't find one that heals the way you needed to be healed. Sorry, my tongue's really heavy because of my medicine. So, you know, I feel like for some of you guys, you may have tried different healing modalities for whatever this is, and maybe they didn't work, or they only worked to a degree. And so a lot of you guys have been in kind of a process of a mismatch of different elements that have worked together to help you heal up a lot of this predation, okay? The trauma left by the predation. Give me more energy on the soul tribe. The soul tribe is very powerful. I'm seeing the word dynamic flash before my eyes. You guys are dynamic. And the thing is that not only are you dynamic, but you guys have a feel for the etheric. There is an element to you that's highly attuned to the other world, the otherworldly, okay? Because it's almost like you've had to do a dance in between realms to heal this. You've had to become your own shaman, okay? You've had to heal thyself, let it shine, peacock. That's beautiful. I feel like in 4-6 reduces to a 10, which reduces to a 1, the beginning of a cycle, the start of a new cycle. I feel like this group is really good about ending cycles and beginning new ones. It's kind of like their thing. It's probably a theme within the soul tribe's life cycle in this incarnation. And it really is about, with the peacock spirit, which for some people this can be a sign of Lucifer as well. But if it's not, that's okay too. Look how the peacock's heart is open here. Let it shine. And I feel like this energy in the soul tribe, the ending and beginning of cycles really happens around the heart chakra. There's a lot of heart chakra healing that has left the third eye very powerful. It's seeing and feeling. It's empathy that has been elevated to a point where it's visionary. It is profound. and it's balanced and attuned to this multidimensional frequency. And a lot of people in group 2 have the ability to kind of go beyond the realms into the higher dimensional states with this air. Okay, so you may have Libra, Aries. You may be Aries. That just popped out. Libra, Aries, which they are divine counterparts. Gemini, Aquarius. I'm feeling lots of Earth here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Felt that, I think, in group 1 too. I'm not feeling a lot of water here. So, but feeling those signs. You may not be those signs. If you are, you are. Okay. We have Bee Spirit, sweet results await. We have Parrot Spirit, watch your words. Let's get one more here. I feel like this group, because you've been through so much, I feel like this soul tribe is very sweet. There's a kindness here. You guys are incredibly kind. People see this powerful Panther Spirit, but there is Figaro, very sweet, very loving, very playful, very loyal. Strong loyalty here. There is a sense of family, a sense of home, a sweetness to this energy. Very sweet and kind to each other in the soul tribe. Very accepting and extremely loyal. I see a group of warrior-like monk spirits, warrior nuns, warrior people, however, who will fight for each other and fight for their own, and will gladly fight for causes. Because they've been a cause. You know, they've been the underdog. They've been the one, and they still might be. You still might be fighting, you know. Life is a journey. But it's almost like you're never too tired or worn down from your own war of life or battles. You're never too out of it to not try to help others. This is a very helpful group, a very embracing group. And I feel like with Watch Your Words, sorry guys. I feel like with Watch Your Words, I feel like because you guys know the power of spoken word, I think as you go through your life, this soul tribe gets more and more cautious. Is that the right word? Deliberate. Deliberate is the right word. Deliberate about the word spoken. Because you understand that words have vibrations and frequency. And I feel like when you speak, things happen. When you speak, people listen. When you speak, it matters. And I feel like people are often surprised by this powerful Panther Spirit behind Figaro. And there's something about the power of your voice, the power of your spoken word. Tell me more. Tell me more about the soul tribe. I feel like if you guys haven't met this group, life is a mystery. We pulled another cat, Bobcat Spirit. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like these two spirits here. I feel like for a lot of you, if you haven't found your tribe, you're going to. And see 844. Do you see? Different, but similar. Different, but same vibe. The numbers break down, okay? Same vibe. And I feel like for those of you who don't have a soul tribe, I feel like the way your tribe comes in, the way your soul tribe comes in is very mysterious. It's very interesting. And how you know it's them is your frequency. Look at this, 8 and 4. Look up these numbers. Okay, it's, infinity. It's a very divine number. It's a higher frequency. Look at these eyes. The same stare in 2 different breeds of cat. Okay, the same focus, the same determination. I almost put the bobcat up here. It's like they may be somewhat different from you, but you're the same in so many other ways. So I feel like the strength of this soul tribe is you celebrate your differences. And you see the strength in your differences. And people may see parts of this soul tribe and wonder, how does a bobcat and a panther get along? I mean, their habitats, aren't their habitats different? I feel like their habitats are pretty much different places. Can they pal around? Do they pal around together? Like, how does this work for a bobcat and a panther? Yeah, they're cats, but would they eat each other? And the truth is no. They lay around talking, preparing their battle plans to take over the world. The cats are planning world domination, don't you know? Do you remember that movie, Cats and Dogs? I'm getting that in my head. But it's good because the cats are loyal, trustworthy, brave. I'm getting loyal, trustworthy, brave. And I feel like there's so much positive energy in the soul tribe. So much positive energy. They dropped out in kind of a bunch here, so let's take them. We have the sun. Look at this beautiful kitty cat. We have the Three of Wands. Ah, your vibe is so cool. The Ace of Swords. Can't really see that one, but there. We have the Emperor. Oh, look at these kitty cats. These are so fun. I love these. Okay. So I feel like your tribe, first of all, the sun, the most positive card in the deck. So a lot of positivity, a lot of power. The sun is so powerful. Often when the sun is pulled, we don't talk about like the power of the sun. But the power of the sun is it literally helps things grow. It gives us all sunlight when we leave our houses in the morning. Without the sun, we would be fucked, y'all. The sun is so important. When the sun is up, we all see it. And I feel like for a lot of people in this soul collective, the soul tribe, they have a spotlight on them. And I feel like, and it may be at work, it may be in love, but I feel like what I'm seeing is a collective of cats. We have lions, we have bobcats, we have panthers, we have kitty cats, a lot of different kinds of cats, okay? Big, like Paleolithic cats, the big ones with the tusks. We have all of them, okay? And there's just spotlights circling all over these group of cats, and they're landing on different cats, and those cats are like popping into these higher states of being a cat, like elaborately crowned and decorated and stuff. And I feel like there's a lot of ascension. And what I mean by ascension is there's a lot of applying the knowledge and wisdom from lessons learned in this group. And there's a lot of people in this group who have the ability to help other people lighten their energy. Could be entertainers, could be people who are really just so profoundly positive that it just kind of shakes off them. I feel like some of you guys are beacons of light and beacons of energy, and when you walk in a room, you just raise the vibration. You may not be experiencing that now, but I feel like this is something that may be growing within this collective. And I feel like as you come together, you kind of magnify each other's light. It's like you help each other grow in your light, in your power, in your truth. We have the Three of Wands. Things really pull together for the soul tribe. I feel like, and it has to do with this Emperor card and the Ace of Swords. It has to do with this soul tribe really learning how to, I don't want to use the word control because it sounds oppressive. How to harness their own strength, their own power. After you reclaim your power, you have to learn how to use it, how to harness it, how to focus it with your third eye, how to balance that with your heart chakra, how to elevate that in a way that helps you elevate your own life, and in that reflection also elevates the people around you and the human collective. I feel like a lot of you have already connected with kind of like this higher vision of your life. I think many of you know you want to make a bigger mark, and I don't mean that in any kind of like judging way that like somebody has a lower idea, but just like a higher vibe. There's a higher vibe within group 2. Some of you guys are already there. And you understand exactly, with the Three of Wands here, you understand the map. You understand the big picture. You understand what's required. There's clarity here for this collective. Once you step into your power, once you get balanced and you understand how to harness it, it's like clarity comes and you're able to really, the emperor, you're able to really harness this power and rule your kingdom accordingly and really manifest the hell out of your life. Group 2, this collective has the potential to be a master manifester. And it's because you are beacons of light. You are beacons of consciousness. A lot of you have the ability to bring joy and clarity to other people. And it has to do with the fact that you've had to overcome such heavy burdens. And some of you guys are still in process, okay? It can take years to do this, all right? This soul tribe, of course, we're not all at the same place, and I think that's real important. Some of you guys don't have your soul tribe yet. They haven't come in. For some of you, you've got pieces that are coming in, you know? And I think the most important thing, no matter where you are on this journey, it really is about you calling back your power and understanding that calling back your power from this level of trauma takes time. It takes patience. It really does take a willingness to slow down and understand that it takes as long as it takes. And if you can accept that, things will kind of pick up. They really do. But it still may take longer than you like. But that's okay. There's no rush. Life is about the journey, not the destination. It's about the experience and the people you connect with. Because upon this journey of reclaiming your power, many of you meet very significant kitty cats. You know what I'm saying? Soul tribe members, your soul family along the way. And those people stay because they're loyal. Very loyal and very strong. And many of them have their own battles they're fighting. They may be different, but similar. All of you have this fighter mentality, this champion mentality, and you're all becoming champions by circumstance. Champions are born by circumstance. They're not born. They're created by circumstance, okay? Warriors, the warrior spirit, I think, can be born, but a champion is created. And that's what we have here. We have a group of born warriors turning into champions. And it is a process. And it can be a brutal one. All right? And you will find each other. Warriors can be very independent. They can be very isolating. They could be very hermit-like. But there's power in that hermit time. Many of you guys may be in the hermit stages of your life. There's a lot of healing that happens when you're in the hermit stage. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of self-evolution. There's almost like an act of rebellion that happens against everything that doesn't serve you. That kind of force creates an energy of its own that really helps build a strong foundation for motion forward and a revolution of self. This group, many people within this group are self-created. Like their authentic self is profoundly powerful because of the damage that was done. They've almost had to create themselves because their true self that they once had was destroyed by events. That won't be for all of you, but if it's you, then you know. I just want to say, I don't want to pass over that and not say, I'm sorry, because that's a level of trauma that most people are very uncomfortable with even talking about. So I'm sorry. I feel that. I feel it in my heart chakra. And my third eye. So, and that's why there's profound healing there. I feel like this group, this soul tribe, has a very big heart and is so loyal because when they let people in, it's all the way in. And it's a commitment. Like you commit to people. And I think it's because this trauma kind of blocked you from being able to really commit to people or let people in or even really be friends because you couldn't trust people. And I feel like this reclaiming your power allowed you to be able to maybe not embrace people as closely as you would like, but it has allowed you to start opening up. And I want you to know that as you open more and more of your soul tribe is going to come in. Okay. What you don't realize is you're opening up your heart space for your soul tribe. Those of you who have your soul tribe, you're going to open up to deeper, more rich connections with your soul tribe. Okay. It's just a deeper level of evolution. There's a lot of happiness with the sun here. There's a lot of happiness in the connections with the soul tribe. Okay. It is also, the sun is fertile. It's prosperous. It's happiness. We have sweet results await. We have shine. We have another card that says shine. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's a tension on some of you. There's a tension being drawn. And it's like your soul tribe helps you shine. And it helps bring the attention, the magnetism to you. So keep that in mind, all right? That, these people who you're drawing to you or you have around you are going to be positive. They're going to encourage you and they're going to help you shine more brightly in whatever endeavors that you want to do. They're going to help you build your talents. They're going to encourage you in all ways. Okay, these are very positive people, but they're also going to be very truthful to you. Okay, when they think you've messed up, when they think that you're on the wrong path, because they're loyal to you. That means they're going to tell you the truth. All right? Okay, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot and readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that were drawn to Jack and or you were drawn to the Samhain card with death here. This is going to be your reading all about your soul tribe. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, so use your own discernment. I'm going to pull a few cards here and we'll get into it. So let's see what all about the vibe of your soul tribe. For a minute there, I was like, what? What are we doing? Okay, what is the vibe of group 3 soul tribe? What is the vibe of group 3 soul tribe? Sorry, my tongue's heavy today because of my medicine. All right, what is the vibe of group 3 soul tribe? Please tell me, what is the vibe of group 3 soul tribe? Jack here. Jack, the Pumpkin King. That's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. We have hunger. Okay. We have animal. Oh my. And I'm going to cut it. They're telling me like to literally cut the deck. Cut the deck and this card. We have the deep. Ooh, okay. All right. Let me kind of look at these cards here. Okay, so I can't remember the name of this movie, but I remember the movie. What is that called? Hunger. I just went blank on the name of the movie, but I know the movie. I don't know what's wrong with me. This is my favorite movie. I have a shirt that I love. I wear all the time. That's The Night of the Living Dead. But this is The Night of the Living Dead, which I don't know. I just went blank. Sometimes that happens. This is the werewolf, okay? And this is, Jaws. So, yeah, powerful energy. Really have a very witchy, dark, occultic, magical vibe here with Jack and the death card. Pluto vibes, death, sex, rebirth vibes. With the animal and Jaws here, I'm getting like Some of y'all are really seductive or sexy or have some kind of mysterious appeal as well, but also very like witchy. Also, you can be aloof. This soul tribe can be a little standoffish. You can be a little difficult to know, um, as well. And I feel like all of that, like distance, the difficult getting to know you kind of thing, real protective of your energy has come about because you've literally had to protect yourself from, I'm picking up on this with the day of the this card right here, the Night of the Living Dead. Like you've had to run for your life before. Like you've had to literally fight to survive, some of you guys, and this may be a like a poverty situation. You grew up in poverty. It could be there was some kind of struggle in your life. It could be health. It could be emotional situations or mental situations or physical illness. This could also be trauma. It feels like this particular group is very strong because they had to fight to survive in some kind of way. Um, and they know who the fuck they are. These are people that you don't want to cross. You don't want to cross this group, okay? Because they're extremely powerful and they know who the fuck they are. These people, this soul tribe does not apologize. And they're very, I want to use the word territorial, but I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean that like they're possessive. I mean like once you're in with them, you're in like Flynn is what I'm hearing. I never use that term. Um, and it's like what I'm seeing is like a dark goth club, okay? And it's got purple in it. All right. So, and I'm seeing someone standing at the door, and there's one of those, you know, the speakeasies, how they used to have those sliding little sliding hidey hole things where you talk through them. There's like a secret password. And if you have the secret password, you get in. But you better have the right password. Because if you have the wrong password, they put you in a room and there's a chute and they shoot you right out the back into the trash. So if you have the wrong one, you don't get in. And in fact, you get the back door into the trash bin. So, you know, this group can come off difficult. They can come off a little harsh. The outer shell can come off intimidating is the word I'm getting to, intimidating. But I feel like this is because you are a survivor, okay? We have chalice, fulfillment here. Water signs. I feel in Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. We have secret, Book of Shadows. I feel like you guys are really good about keeping secrets. I think that people tell you their secrets. People want to talk to you. I feel like this soul tribe may be the counselors. There's healing energy here. You're the healers. You're the trusted healer. I feel like you may be counselors. I feel like you also may have occult knowledge as well. And you may know hidden things, hidden things. Some of you guys may be spirit mediums. You may be connected to the dead as well. We have hearth, homecoming. We have altar, dedication. I feel like you protect the peace of your home at all costs. You do not let in, this soul group does not, this soul tribe does not let in looky-loos. It's like you vet people before you let them in the door of this goth club, whatever this is, okay? For some of you guys, it's a different kind of club, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, this group is fun, but you vet your people. This soul group is very powerful. There's death here. There's transformation. So they protect it. They protect this precious thing because I feel like there's been so much betrayal in this group. This group has experienced so much betrayal and so much abandonment that when they let you into their family, this feels like what this is. When they let you into their family, they vet you, okay? And it can take a while. And I feel like if you're part of the soul tribe, you're okay with that shit because you're down to be vetted. You're down for that, you know. And now I'm picking up on Jack, and I feel like, you know, a lot of people in this group have tried to be normal. They've tried to fit into society in a quote unquote normal way, and it usually came across like Jack trying to be Santa Claus. It just, it was fun, it was interesting, but it just didn't work out. And the truth is that when you're in your authentic truth, your authentic self, you're extremely powerful. I do think that you scare people. I do think this group intimidates people. I do think if you're in the occult or you practice life like witchcraft or left hand path magic or some kind of alternative type philosophy, religion, path working, whatever you want to call it. I feel like your knowledge and your skill, your magical abilities, whatever these are, I feel like they're very intimidating because for many of you, you are working the path of self mastery, of self illumination, of apotheosis. Okay, and when people walk into the self illumination path, it does become very powerful and very intimidating because we're talking about people who are dedicated to really looking at the mirror of self. We have cauldron, containment. We have power, the witch's hat. This is someone who, this is a group of people who were willing and are still willing to look at themselves and see their flaws and see their error and see that, hey, I'm not perfect. I fuck up all the time, but I try to learn from my fuck ups. And I feel like that's why this group is so secretive. They're so protective because this group is still healing and they understand that there's vulnerability sometimes in that healing. So they really try to keep their soul tribe a safe place because there's so much power here. And the wrong person in the mix could get hurt, in the soul tribe because there is so much power here. Right. So you make sure that those who walk through the door are connected to their primal power, their primal energies. There's a lot of primal energies going on here. These are passionate people. These are people who are connected to their virility and their fertility. These are people who are connected to spirit in a magical way, but are deeply connected to nature and the material world. And they understand that those two things don't necessarily exist as islands, that they exist as realms of being. And it's profound. I'm getting a lot of intelligence. This group is extremely intelligent. And what I'm getting is the intelligence helps open up doorways within the occult or magic. And it helps this group understand their gifts in a multidimensional way. We have the Empress here, Cancer. We have the Two of Candles. We have the Nine of Potions. And we have the Five of Potions. I feel like with the Five of Potions here, I feel like there's a lot of, you know, there's been a lot of sorrow. And I feel like group 3 with the death card here, there's a tremendous amount of shadow work. In fact, you guys may be shadow workers. That's like what you do. You transmute shadow energy, dark energy. And you are the light in the darkness. You emit light in a different way. And you heal through these very powerful, transformative events in your shadow. I do think that a lot of people with this particular group, this regret really has to do with, I'm getting like a message like, I wish I could know them. I wish I could be around them more. Like, I wish I had said the right thing. A lot of people feel like they've missed the connection with you. Like, they're not able to connect deeply with you because of the vetting. And they want to know you more. And it really isn't because you think you're better, because I feel like some people think that you might feel like you're better than them. And the truth is, that's really not what this is about. This is about the fact that this soul tribe is here to heal on a massive scale. And this is generational healing. You guys are generational healers. The magic you do affects the collective. Even those little things you do, they affect the collective. You're a transformational group. You may have some very powerful aspects in Pluto. Powerful aspects in Mars. You may have Aquarius and some kind of very powerful and magical aspect in your natal chart. And I feel like with the Nine of Potions, which is the Nine of Cups, which is really a very successful card. It's a card about, I'm proud. I'm proud I did this. I accomplished this. I feel like with the Empress here, I feel like, there's a lot of knowledge here. There's a lot of compassion for others. I don't feel like you're cold and callous. I just feel like for some people, you're unreachable. And it doesn't feel like you really think you're better than them. You're just at a different place. You're at a different place. Your focus is at a different place. And some people, they're trying to form a connection with you based upon and I don't mean this badly, but very mundane things. And for a lot of you in this soul group, and I don't mean this in a bad way, you just don't have time for that shit anymore. You just, you may watch movies and hang out, but on the average, like your focus is on some very grand things. Okay. So I feel like you do ground, you do all that stuff, but on the daily, like you're not taking applications for best friends to go to the movies with you. You already have those things. Now, some of you may be, but even if you are, you're not taking applications for like 20 people. It's going to be a couple of really special people. I don't feel like your soul tribe is necessarily huge. I feel like some of you guys have a large, maybe platform of people who are attracted to you, okay? But I feel like your inner circle is small of people who you trust, who actually help you path work. They actually are probably on their own kind of path working, self-mastery kind of thing. So these are trusted people. But this soul tribe with the Empress here is very healing. You guys are healers. And I have felt that in a lot of these groups today, this healing energy. Each group has their own kind of method. But I also feel the power of the Empress here. And I'm feeling her as a high priestess. I'm feeling her as a priestess queen, a priestess empress, okay? Someone who doesn't just command a kingdom, but commands an empire, commands a universe, commands a realm. This is a collective that is extremely powerful with their abilities. That's learning how to harness their abilities in a way that others may not be willing to walk the walk for. They may not be willing to walk down the pathway, because I feel like for group 3, there's been a lot of sacrifice here. You don't get to this level of path working and transformation with this death card without sacrifice, without doing the work. It's made you extremely powerful. And there's dedication here. I feel like this soul tribe, whatever your cause is, whatever your focus is, you are not just loyal, you're dedicated. When you commit, it's 110%. And I feel like with the containment card here, it's not just dedication, it's passion. And you try to focus your passion on what you're dedicated to. And sometimes it looks like tunnel vision to other people. That's why other people outside your collective may not understand this. But you get very focused and intensely drawn when you are manifesting. It's like you take this primal energy that this group has, this hunger, and you go deep into your power, and you focus, and things happen for you. Transformations happen for you. I feel like some of you guys have Phoenix energy here, but it's special Phoenix energy. This is a Phoenix that goes down to the depths of hell and helps others rise up through the frequencies of the lowest frequencies of a self-created hell, if you will, of working the shadow, if that makes any sense. You're a bright light to others in the darkness, but you're also very guarded against the wrong energies. It's as if you don't have time for that bullshit anymore. You don't make time for it, and you don't have patience for it, because there is a bigger picture going on for group 3, the soul tribe. Master healer. This is someone who's on a journey of self-mastery, okay? And you picked the right time. You surely did. We have the Page of Needles here. And I feel like this group, with all the work you do, has a lot of clarity. And if you don't have clarity, you know it will come. You don't stay confused for years. If you're confused about something, you know it's time to kind of like get quiet and get focused. Allow the focus to come. You don't allow the confusion to overwhelm you. You understand the confusion is part of chaos, and chaos is part of creation. So if the chaos has come, we know that on the other side of that chaos is our manifestation. So we ride the chaos. Group 3 knows how to ride chaos. They know how to ride the effects of a storm in life. They understand that the storm brings clearing and it brings a new creation. And we have the Lovers who flopped off the table. This group really is about learning to love and embrace self. An evolution of self-consciousness, balancing of the yin and the yang, the femme and the masculine energies within. And that really is where we start getting into unity consciousness. And I feel like group 3, that's part of your self-mastery, coming into a place of unity consciousness, where the programs of division in philosophy, in magic, in whatever's meaningful for you, no longer remains. It's almost like the hemispheres of the brain become synced. And you find I'm getting a lot of creative flow now for group 3. I feel like some of you guys have some kind of talent with this secret here. It's like hidden behind a lot of this magical ability. Some of you guys haven't begun to harness it. It's part of it's like a secret gift that this group has, and it manifests differently for different people. Some of you guys are straight up artists or musicians, but for some of you, your secret gift is more etheric. It's like you're highly psychic. You're highly in tune to the dead. You're a healer. Some of you guys are meant to be a medicine to help heal and to help bring new ideas to medicine. New ideas on how we can heal people. Some of you guys are healers in communication. You're here to bring out new ideas about how to communicate in ways that are healthier. There's all different ways that this can be expressed, but it's as if you guys are phoenixing on a broader scale. What you think is small in your own world that you are wanting to manifest or working on manifesting in a powerful way will ripple through the collective in a very powerful way. So don't let that be a surprise, okay? Because there's power here. You're much more powerful than you think you are. And I feel like some of you guys need to slow down and take a moment and connect with your power. Because I feel like if you will do this, slow down and take a moment and reflect on your power and be willing to see the growth, I really feel like there's almost like a leveling up of your experience here within the soul group, the soul tribe. It's like the whole soul tribe just kind of levels up in experience. Because this 9 of cups, this 9 of potions, this success, this group has a an energy of being successful, of some kind of victory, of some kind of soulful satisfaction. And some of you guys aren't seeing it yet. And it's because you haven't stopped and celebrated the victories you have. And no matter how small they are, it's important that you celebrate them and are grateful for them. The universe will support you even more so. And I feel like it's time to kind of like look. Look at where I'm picking up on that with the Hearth card here. Like, look at where you've come from. Look at how dedicated you have been. Look how you have increased in power. Look at the depths of your connections. You are far more successful in your endeavors than you think you are, okay? I think with this clarity, the growth is going to be apparent. I think there's going to be a lot of validation for you that you are exactly where you need to be. It's like Jack. Jack is the Pumpkin King. He's not fucking Santa Claus. We don't want him to be Santa Claus, although in my world, I do. But that's different. You know what I mean? Like, But what I'm saying is Jack isn't meant to be Santa Claus. Jack is meant to be the Pumpkin King. And he is the best fucking Pumpkin King ever. And so it's like once you walk into the power of the truth of you, and this has been an ongoing theme throughout this reading, it's as if this soul tribe really expands into their, and I hate to use this term, but purpose, their mission. It's a leveling up experience. It's where the phoenix itself levels up. Your phoenixing experience levels up. Your phoenix appears different. It appears to turn into like a phoenix dragon, if you will. Everything changes into a higher vibe, a different realm, a different experience. I keep getting pulled to the secret, and I want to know about the secret. I feel like you guys, there's some kind of secret, something secretive manifesting. We have the Two of Potions here. Tell me about the secret manifesting with the Two of Potions. What's coming together? What's coming together? The Ace of Needles. There's clarity. There's clarity, and it feels like in a relationship coming, some kind of connection here. Could be online, could be in person. Tell me more. The Ace of Candles and the Knight of Potions. Okay, so this is a side message. If it's yours, take it. There's some kind of clarity in a relationship coming forward. It feels the Ace of Candles is the I'm sprung card, I'm inspired card. I like you. In fact, I like you so much with the Knight of Potions. I want to offer you something. This could be love. It could be friendship. It feels like for a lot of you, this is someone coming forward from your soul tribe. Okay, so if you aren't connected to your soul tribe, this could be someone coming forward towards you. Okay, to offer you friendship or romance. But it feels like someone very specific from your soul tribe offering you a hand, offering you a cup, saying, I see you. I recognize you. I do feel like this is probably a very deep connection. I think with these two aces, I think you'll have a very kind of weird feeling when they come forward. I have 3 cards here. We have Temperance, we have the Hangman, we have the Sun. Okay, so I think it's going to come in divine timing, probably when you're in this hangman place where you're kind of like, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure, what's going on. I feel kind of lost. I feel kind of stagnant. I feel kind of stuck, but, it's okay. It's all right. It's not a place of, you're not really in a bad place, but you're not in a great place. And I feel like this person comes through and they're like a bright, I want to say a bright gothic light. I'm not saying everyone is gothic, okay? But it's just like a darker vibe, all right? So they're a bright light, okay? And I think they're very supportive. They're very optimistic. I think they help you get through this part where you're just like waffling or you're unsure of yourself. And this person comes through in divine timing. I feel like they're very giving, okay? Now with the Sun here, they could be a Leo, Okay, they could be a Sagittarius, it could be an Aries fire sign. We have Temperance here. I feel Pisces energy. I feel Aquarian too with the water bearer. It's not a traditional read of this card, but it is what it is. But I feel like if you feel this way about meeting people, some of you guys have a lot of anxiety about meeting people, and I completely understand. I feel like this person will be very reassuring. They'll be very positive and very patient. There is a very nurturing energy with this person, okay, because they're from your soul tribe. So they're going to have this Cancer like energy. Lots of water here. Very compassionate, okay, going to really care about your well being. All right, that's how you're going to know this is somebody from your soul tribe, okay? All right, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot and readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.